And the pasuk says that Binyamin is like a Ze'ev Yitrov, like a wolf that he is turf. I say turf in English. He grabs, he bites, and it's dafka over there, where a place that's Nimshal Techayas. The Metzudas David says over here, I was very mitragish when I saw this Metzudas. Metzudas says, there you are. That's the place, the Makom HaMikdash, where the Akedah Yitzchak was in that place. And in the beginning it was a place with a forest it was, and there were branches. And you see, he says, that the aisle they were makriv in the place of Yitzchak. What happened to the aisle? He was nechaz basvach bekarnov. He was tangled up with his horns in the branches of the trees that were on the way. He was coming to the place of the Akedah Yitzchak to be makriv him, and he got tangled up basvach bekarnov. And that it shows that the place was was a forest with many branches, and he became a nechas basvach. He got tangled in the branches. And over there, dafka over there, we found the Beis Hamikdash, because the pshat is the Shechina doesn't just come. There's a union of Yogata Amatzasa. You have to work hard, and then you find it. Beis Hamikdash wasn't just a place where you come there and you get kedusha. You go there and you do, and you feel it, and you get high just from being there. You get high. And Beis Hamikdash is based on Leshichnos Sidrishu, of looking for the place. The Beis Hamikdash is based on the Nechas Basvach, the aisle that was all tangled up, and over there they built the Beis Hamikdash because it was the Yegia and the Omo that was put into the place. All the kochos that David HaMelech put in, that's what made the place for Hashras HaShechina. And this is a lesson for all of us in our lives. We think there's all kinds of hardships that come our way, all kinds of what I call bilbulim. And we don't know what we're doing. We don't know where we're going. We're sitting. We don't feel like learning. We don't feel like davening. And it bothers us what this one said, what that one said. And it's very hard to get up and do something. All that is the nechas basvach. That's the confusion that a person goes through. That's the preparation for bringing down the Hashras HaShechina. That's the mitzonua b'stei. In the beginning it was supposed to be that the Shechina should rest on every individual. Like it says, Vasuli Mikdash v'shachanti b'sochem, is a famous chazal, v'soch libo shel kol echad ve'echad. The end was that a Beis Hamikdash was built for everybody. But still, this union of v'shachanti b'sochem, that the Shechina is going to rest, v'soch libo shel kol echad ve'echad.
Yeah.
It's still true. Everybody has a place where he can make a place for the Shechina to rest on him. Everybody has his part. As the famous Chazal is, that Hashem wants to make a dira b'tachtonim. We don't have a Beis Hamikdash, but the possibility to make a dira b'tachtonim, to make a place for Hashem to live in this world, we can do that. It says in Pasuk, Gam tzipor motobayis. The Pasuk says in Tehillim, I think it might be Pei Dalet, Gam tzipor motobayis. The bird has a house to live in. Udrar kein lo. So they said they once heard that Tzemach Tzedek was saying Tehillim, so he translated for himself. himself. Gam tzipor motza bayis, a tzipor bird has a place, a house. But you, Hashem, you don't have a house. The Shechina is in Golus. There's no house for the Shechina. But we can make a house for the Shechina in our lives. Well, just a little bit. Go over that Chut Asara from a misasik to a mechaven. Know what you're doing. Know what you're davening. You're talking to Hashem. Know what you're doing. Just think that machshava. I'm talking to Hashem. 2 nights ago, I was sitting at a chasna. My brother made chasna. And my brother's son, a bacher, 13 years old, he was just bar mitzvah a few weeks ago. And he says to me with such a tmimus, I was so impressed. I was so impressed from the tmimus. He says to me, it says, the Torah brings in the beginning of Hilchos Kriyashma that you shall learn Kriyashma b'imo, b'yira, b'refes, u'b'zeya, to shake and to sweat when you learn Kriyashma. How could we do that? How could we be Mekayim that? I thought to myself, we long ago forgot about that question. We gave up on that long ago. We already long ago, we know that the Torah says it, but we just can't do it, and then you might as well just forget about it. But here's a young boy. He knows you have to take it seriously, what it says. This is what it says. How are we going to be Mekayim what it says? So I told him just to think about it. That's already, you have a shaykhis to it. Think about it. You're supposed to learn it b'reses u'b'zeya, b'imo, b'yira, b'reses u'b'zeya. Just by thinking, we have a certain, a mashu, a chut asara of a connection. That's as much as we can do in our weak generation. We are the door of nechaz basvach b'karnov. And it says in Chazal, this I think I might have heard from Reb Tzvi Meir, that the ayil that Avraham Avinu was makriv tachas beno, that was the Tomid Shel Bein Harabayim. That was the afternoon carbon in the Beis Hamikdash, Bein Harabayim. The time that's in between the two sunsets. I'm not going to go into what that means, but that's already the time when the sun is getting closer to setting, when you're already feeling that the light is going away. The beginning of this feeling of the end, really, in Yiddishkeit, there's no end. There's always a beginning. There's always a schachis. A person can always start 10 times a day, as it's Yodua, the Breslover Rebbe says. Every day you could start again, and many times during the day you could start again. Bein Harabayim, that Tomid in the time of twilight, when it looks like it's coming to an end, and the ayah was a nechaz basvach. He was caught in the twigs by his horns, and he couldn't get there to be in the place where they were supposed to be makirim, to reach the highest level of his battles to Hashem. Avraham Avinu had to go take that. That's our generation. We are the generation of the nechaz basvach, caught up in confusion, and we're supposed to remember the Beis Hamikdash is going to be built in our time. Beis Hamikdash is soon going to be built, but we're holding in the end of the Golus. We can still be Mekayim de l'shichnos sidushu. Look for the Beis Hamikdash. Remember that we're missing a Beis Hamikdash. Remember what we're doing here, why we're here. Comes in shul sometimes, and people start banging on the table. Kaddish, we shouldn't say Tachnon, skip Tachnon. Stop a minute and think, what are we here for? What are we here for? We could have stayed home and eaten breakfast. We could have stayed home and drink coffee. We could have stayed home and listened to the news while we're eating breakfast. Listen to all the peaceful team that they're talking over there. What do we come here for to shul? We came here to daven. There's a need, there's Chazal understood that the Shemon Esrei, the Omed Lifnei HaMelech of Shemon Esrei is not enough. You need a tachnun also. You have to beg. We have to throw ourselves down on the ground and beg Hashem. Say to Hashem, listen, until now I stood in front of you like Omed Lifnei HaMelech. If it didn't work, I throw myself in front of you. I'm not standing in front of you, but I'm just throwing myself in front of this. So the Razina explains the union of Tachman. I'm giving myself away to you. I can't stand in front of you and talk anymore. Maybe I'm a total failure. Maybe my whole davening was not accepted. But this can definitely be accepted. If I throw myself in front of you and I say, I'm part of you, I'm nothing by myself, please help me, please get me out of the situation that I'm in. If I'm going to be in Movis and in Shul, what's going to be there? Nothing is going to, no Kiddush Hashem will come out of that situation. How can we skip such a thing? How can we skip such mizazea words? How can we skip on them? But you have to think, you have to remember the Leshichnos Sidrushu. Why are we going here? Why are we making this trip? We're making this trip to come to the Beis HaMikdash. And if we'll try to be Mekayim this, Hashem will help. And with this little bit of thought, we could be zocher that our whole davening will get a new dam and a new madrege, and the tefillas will be miskava, and Mashiach will come b'korv, the Beis HaMikdash will be built, and then we'll be zocher to the emes l'shichnos sidrushu.
Amen, amen. Thank you very much, Rabbi Kaplan.